I'm going to take a pause here and see. Yikes. Let's see if I can get... Alright, I think we're coming back up. Yeah, I guess down by the river there's not a good signal. Okay, looks like we're back. Yeah, down by the river we weren't really getting a great signal. Now I know, not a good signal down there. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk down to the bridge, and then we're gonna cross the bridge, and we're gonna go stream around the gold country, like the mining operations that used to be in the Coloma town. So some of the, like, this is where they like began a lot of the mining, gold mining mania. Kind of began here with John Sutter, I believe, and another gentleman who we will find out soon when we go over to that area. So we're gonna go check it out. We're out here, Coloma Resort, camping. We got a pool over here. Not going in there. But there is a pool. You want to get your swimming on at some point. So Over here is where you empty your septic. We'll be doing this on the way out on Wednesday. So poop. Also gray water, which is your sink and like washing soap and stuff like that. So what do we got over here? So over here we got a little ghost town thing that you can do, area closed, and you could put your face in there. I'd do it, but I don't think I can do it and really be effective with the camera. Maybe here, actually. I might be able to do it there. Let me see. Let's see if we can do it. Almost. Good try. Good effort. So, you got your Wells Fargo, you got your mining supplies, your jail, all the essentials of a mining town. Pretty much everything that you want when you're mining. So, another cabin here. But then also another campground right next to the cabin. Kind of squeeze them in like that, but nobody here at the moment. So it's kind of nice. So that's where we're over there. So we did a big loop around the park. That's my black Toyota over there. And then there's campgrounds all the way to the end over here. And that bridge is the only way over. It's a single lane bridge. So we're gonna walk out and see what we can show out there. Hopefully our stream has a good signal. And I might fly my drone over the river if things work out. Let's try it. Here's the general store. Closed, of course, like everything around here. Oh, there's spider webs on my selfie stick. I just realized the sign says pedestrians left side single file. Earlier we crossed it on the right. Oops. So here's the bridge. Let's cross this bad boy. So here's the campground from above. Pretty cool. Okay, so here's the river from above, bridge. Now the trick here is we want to beat the cars that might be trying to cross the bridge, which there are more frequent than you'd expect. Oh, see, truck. Damn it. So I'm going to hurry up a little bit. Reminds me of Stand By Me when the train was coming. Here, he'll slow down. What a jerk. Get that guy's license plate. Alright, so here's the view of Coloma Resort. So we are next to that cabin over there. There's a white trailer on the right side of the cabin. We're over there. So this bridge was built by the American Bridge Company in 1915. I'll put some confidence in you. Please don't fall. Oh. So we're going to go over here and look at all these artifacts from the historic Coloma mining town. Big time gold significance here. Maybe we'll find gold. I don't know. There may be some nugs over here that they left behind. If someone's gonna find them, maybe it's us. We'll be on stream. We got some stickers over here. What do we got? Je te rembourse lundi. I don't know what that means. Sounds like French. What do we got over here? Steelhead Compliance Solutions and property of Colorado County. Not that exciting. So down here there's some probably tourism mining situation, like sluice boxes where you can pan for gold. I don't think people are panning much gold in these areas anymore, but I'm also not an expert, so. Okay. So when people are coming through the bridge, the cars have to stop because there's only one lane. Especially these big trailers, like this big trailer here. So they have to stop and wait because it's a one-way sitch. So now here we are in the old mining town here. Well, this sweet cannon. Patrick O'Bain Murphy brought this cannon from Fort Ross to his namesake, Mount Murphy, located behind this site. It's been said that he fired it to announce the arrival of the mail. So maybe that mountain over there. I don't know. Gold Trail Grange Hall. Okay. So this is the site of Winter Mantles Miners Hotel. Large Pentagon-shaped structure was built here in 1849. Ownership changed hands several times until 1852 when it became known as Winter Mantles Miners Hotel. A sign on the balcony advertised in 3 languages: Miners Hotel, Duches Gasthaus, and Pensionnat Français. Each month, a full hotel could bring in between $120 to $140 a month. So I don't know if they're talking about this building or this is where it used to be. Yeah, I don't think, because this is the gold. This looks like this was built like as a tourism. So maybe right here there used to be a hotel. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. see what else we can find. Okay, what do we have here? So inside here, we have some old wood. Sutter Mill's timbers. John Sutter's mill was not used after 1850 and it deteriorated rapidly. The flood of 1862 destroyed what remained of the structure, but in 1924 the original mill site was discovered and the mill monument built. We're going to go see that in a minute. A major excavation in 1947 found these hand-hewn timbers still in place. From the mill timbers, it was possible to measure the size of the original sawmill, 60 feet long and 25 feet wide. So inside here, not sure if you can see through the glare, is some of the old timbers of John Sutter's mill. Pretty cool. It's literally just a room full of wood, but very historic wood. So the age-old question to John Sutter would be, got wood? And he would say, yes, I have a lot of wood, and it's for my mill. So we're on the other side of the river now from the campground. Just kind of walking along. This is the side that was more focused on the gold mining. There may have been on the other side too, but this side has the relics and the monuments and things like that. And a pretty good drone flight area. We'll see. See if that works. Pushing the boundaries of our signals. So this is, I believe, the resurrected and recreated sawmill that John Sutter created here. This was all dug up by archaeologists, which is pretty cool. And you can see, I'm not sure how good the detail is on stream, but you can see the notches, the little notches running up and down the wood. Those are from axe strikes, because to make this mill, there was not a mill present. So the wood that they put as squares, they had to hand forge with axes and make into squares. But then this would help saw and create better wood. So here's sort of a overview here. It says Marshall and Sutter went to all this trouble to secure the sawmill site, but they intended the mill to be temporary because hauling logs was difficult. Most mills harvested only as many logs as were nearby. When local timber supplies ran low, mill operators moved on to a new location and built another sawmill. The X on the left marks the Sutter's mill location. So that's where we are right now. This sweet, sweet mill. Milli Vanilli, as some locals call it. And here's John Sutter's plans. This is his, here's the layout. He actually drew this. So, cranks. What would happen is, showing the pawl engaged and ratchet wheel on number 1, which feeds the log into the saw on the downstroke. On number 2, on the end of the cut, the pawl is pulled up and stops the feed. By tightening the belt, the carriage will return for a new cut. So pretty innovative stuff. I don't know if they invented it, but pretty sweet to be able to draw that and build it. And archaeologists resurrected this. Hey Rational, yeah, we are camping here at Coloma Resort, which is back that way and over the bridge. We're gonna go back that way in a few, but yeah, we have our trailer up here and we'll be here till Wednesday. I'm only streaming now. I'm not going to do much other streaming, but I'm about to find a spot and do like a drone. I want to do a drone over the river here, see how that goes. Could be a disaster. Again, that's the Sutter sawmill that was resurrected by archaeologists in the early 1900s. Some of it's probably recreated, but a lot of it is original wood. The moment of discovery. This serene location just in front of you is where the gold rush started. James Marshall stood right here in 1848 when he pulled small gold nuggets from the tall tail race. His heart pounding with excitement, this spot was, and is, like no other. So right here is where the gold rush began. I always wonder if there's any gold really still here. Like maybe they missed a big 1 pound nug somewhere in here and I'll just trip over it like it's a rock. Maybe. Although I'd rather trip over some Bitcoin. at this point. Alright, so over here, oh man, there's some panners over there. Blast it. I was gonna drone over here. Let me see. Let's see what the situation's like. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm just throwing rocks down there. Alright, I think we are still going to try this spot, even with the crowd. Alright, not sure if our signal's gonna hold up down here, but we'll find out. There's not a lot of flat landing zones over here. These rocks look like they've all been washed. So what I was hoping to do is find a good drone deployment spot here. Let's take a look. A lot of weeds over here. This might do. This could do. What am I doing here? Okay, still holding up. I was effing pretty hard, well, LSDing on the other side of the river, but let's try this. I don't want clearance. How about here? Maybe here. This will be our drone takeoff. All right, let's see how quickly we can do this. Rapid fire drone swap. Okay, I'm gonna put my leg extenders on. One moment. Wow, thank you. Wow. Welcome.
Cat 6 Cycling is raiding with a party of 43.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Cat 6 Cycling. How are you? Hopefully you had a great stream today. Well, I've never flown blind before. Alright, so there's the bridge. Scary. So we came from over here. So there's the bridge that we crossed to get into our campground. I am way over, oops, I'm way back over there. Oh, jeez. Not good with the joystick here. Ah! Ay, ay, ay. Hold on. Not good with the joystick, obviously.
Maximum flight distance reached.
Oh, I reached my distance. So that's where we're camping. A little frightening. Yeah, it is very scary that I can't see it, and it's making me a little anxious. I'm gonna try to fly it back. I think I'm flying sideways. Not sure how to realign. Taking some photos here. Yeah, my camera is sideways. Not sure how to oh man. Should start to see it. Where are you? I don't even see it. Oh! I found it! It's over there. Oh my god. C1. There's me. That's funny. Oh man. C1. I don't know if C1 worked. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like it did. Is it frozen? Uh-oh. That means it's probably about to die. I'm gonna manually land it. Alright, that was fun. I got a little nervous. It's only my second flight, so I think I'm gonna stop and not lose my drone. But what I'm gonna do now is do a little walk around Coloma here. That was scary. I'm not a confident droner yet. I know enough to lose my drone, which is probably not somebody who should be playing with their drone. So let me Rational inside, built into the smart controller. I'm using, they have an RTMP output built into it. This is for the Mavic Pro 2. I think it's the only one that has it built into the controller. The other ones, I think you can use your phone, but I didn't want to tie up a phone for it, so I got the controller. And I was able to snap one photo. There's a photo. Oh, and one photo of me too. Alright, that was kind of fun. Let me pack up and then we'll go for a walk. Scary, but fun. I need to take a drone class. Michael Lou, what's going on? Thank you for the host. Mr. DJ. I need to take drone flight school. Push better, maybe stronger. Yeah, maybe. All good possibilities. So, we got some river action here. Oh, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Miguel. Turn off the pip. Oh, yeah. R.I.P. Daft Punk. I hope that means that one of them is coming out with some new material that maybe the other one just wasn't in the mood for, and that means maybe we'll get something fun. I don't know. You never know. But I've always been a Daft Punk fan since I don't know, 98. Long time. Oh, where's my mask? Okay. There aren't a lot of people wearing masks around here, I've noticed, when I'm walking about, but I like to be the example for them. Whatever. People are weird. Alright. We're on the roll. Okay. So, coming out of the woods. Alright, let's go out and we'll walk. Well, actually, we'll go this way because the raiders, he didn't see this way. So we're at Coloma, California, and there's a resort here that we're staying at. There's also another campground resort up the river called American River Resort. Obviously, this is the American River. Coloma is a mining town that was very significant in the 1849 and beyond gold rush in California. This is where some of the first gold was found. Okay, we got some rangers over here. So Rational, Mike Sultanian has been gracious enough to set up just about every configuration that I have currently going, which has been really great. We're always looking for tips and ways to improve. So anything anyone has to share would be great. I think Mike joined the IRL Discord recently too. Lots of good info in there. So that mill right there, for those of you that just joined, is John Sutter's old sawmill that they resurrected, dug out of the ground, archaeologists, and recreated it as it used to be. So kind of neat. Right, I'm using the Hero 9. I'm running that to the LiveU with 2 modems. A phone tether and then a T-Mobile hotspot. Yeah, that is a cool mill. There's a bunch of little things around here, so we're gonna go up here and across the street and check out some other mining artifacts that are pretty cool. Alright, so here's where the gold rush started. Welcome to Marshall Gold Discovery State Historic Park, where you can stand on the spot where the gold rush started. So that's where we were, over by the sawmill. It's where they first discovered gold in the area. Alright, so we're gonna, oh, thank you. We're gonna cross the street, check out these triangular shaped structures. So what do we have here? Looks like a teepee. I don't really know. There's no plaque or anything. Oh wait, that's this. So what do we have here? Nope, keep off. That's it. No plaque about if it's native related or anything like that. Mike, I did do fix a couple times. Nothing happened. So there's this weird egg thing. What is this? What? Is there a baby in there? Hello. Hello. Anybody? Glad nobody's living in there. That would have been really awkward. There's a cave up here. What? Let's go up to this cave. Let's do it. Alright, so we're gonna walk up here to this cave, see what's going on. There's probably gold up here. This is where we're gonna find Curly's gold. Area closed to protect natural features and ensure public safety. Do not enter. I guess it's not a real cave, it's just a little hole. And in compliance with Twitch's terms of service, I will obey local laws. Turn around. So here we are. This is actually a pretty good vantage point for the Coloma downtown area, which is a ghost town at the moment, as well as an ancient mining town. We're going to work our way over here where there's some other old mining artifacts. And so, oh, here's some native stuff. Oh, so that basket was for like storing food. If you stood here before 1847, you would have seen a Nisanan village of bark structures and people busy with tasks of daily life. The chassis, or grinding rock, was a key part of village life. Oh, that's where all these holes are, where they would grind their grains or foods or whatever. Cool. Or babies, where they would grind their babies. Okay, take this path, high road. I haven't been to a lot of ghost towns, but this one I think is probably mostly best enjoyed now where nobody's here, because I bet this is full of school trips and just noisy screaming kids. And even when there isn't COVID, kid germs. So these go this way. Area closed for plant rehab. Don't climb up there. Looks like we got the Marshall Monument is a half mile. We're not going up there. Too much walking. So I think this red building over here is the official Coloma Museum. We're not going to go in there. Ooh. Buzzing bug. Look at this trippy tree.
May you live to be 1,000 years old.
Commander Vibes 82, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We're just out here at Coloma, checking out this old mining town and some weird looking trees. Picnic area. Nobody is. Oh yeah, over here in front of us, we're going to go check out some old mining tools. Not sure what those buildings are. Do those have... Yeah, let's check out these buildings, these rock buildings. They look original. Hello everybody, I'm Mac. Welcome to Jam On at Mac. All the people that subscribe to the channel, I have now dubbed the Mac Pack. So those of you that have subbed, you will see, should see the little Mac Pack icon now next to your name in chat. Unless you chose to be a founder or you were a founder. So there's some Asian lettering here, which I'm gonna guess. No, I'm not gonna guess. Actually, there's a plaque. Let's just read it. Yep, Chinese. Okay. So it says, Chinese miners of the Motherlode. Following the California gold rush of '49, swarms of Chinese miners came to make their mark on the diggings in the Motherlode, including this Coloma Valley. They were industrious and self-contained and mostly content to thoroughly comb the old diggings. Thus, they reclaimed much gold that would have been overlooked. Chinese merchants came to serve their needs, such as Wah Hop, who ran the adjoining store. This plaque, dedicated to the memory of the diligent Chinese miners of the gold days, by James Marshall, chapter number 49. So this is a store, I guess, by the Chinese miners. Yeah, between 1850 and 1883, Coloma was home to a sizable Chinese community. Nice. So they were industrious and had the foresight to create a store for the local miners. Smart. Bye, Mike. Thank you for your help. So, pretty heavy-duty door. Rock stands the test of time. Can't mess with that. Okay, down here, what do we got? So, stamp mills. So, what a stamp mill is they would run rock through these, and it would crush the rock, pulverizing it, and thus allowing the miners, so you can see the pistons in there, down in there, those pistons, those would crush down on the rock, and then the more fine material along with gold would come down on the sluice boxes, and the miners would be able to separate the gold from the other rock. So pretty ingenious. Look at these pulleys. Pulleys, gears. Got the Joshua Hindi Machine Works, San Francisco, California. So San Francisco representing up here in Coloma. And on the front, what do we see? Donnelly and Howard Sutter Creek Foundry. So these are original mining stamps. Here's another one. Let's check this one out. Actually, this one here, which is not really on display, you can make a primitive one with a rock and a tree that's bendable and just kind of bounce it up and down, I guess, on some rocks that have gold in them. And then this one over here looks a lot cooler than the other one, actually, with all the mini pistons on it. See the 5 pistons? You put all your rock in there and just spin the wheel. That could crush some rock. You're getting gold out of there. I wish we had the gold numbers from these devices, like how much gold they got. Look at this mining car. Nice. Pretty sweet. I mean, if you're looking for a mining car, that's a good looking mining car. Oh, over here. So, another This is really going through all the different techniques of mining, which is pretty cool. I watch Gold Rush Alaska, so I know a little bit more about mining than the average bear from the show. So what this is a water monitor, and what it would do is they would shoot high pressure water at the hill and wash down all the material instead of blasting or digging. They would use the high pressure water to get to the gold. So yeah, hydraulic mining. You can see here where they're using the monitors to blast away the hills. It also swept large amounts of silt into the Sacramento and San Joaquin rivers, causing frequent flooding. Valley farmers organized and in 1884 made hydraulic mining operations liable for downstream damage. So there was a negative to it. But pretty cool. And over here, you can see they've placed, which I feel somewhat unauthentically, some remnants of old monitor tubing, maybe like water lines or something. I don't think that was originally where they were, but you know, there it is. And that device there probably sucked up water from the creek or something. And then what do we have over here? This is an arrostre. Mexicans introduced the mule or horse-powered arrostre to California in 1849. Gold-bearing ore was ground between heavy stones upon surface of well-fitted rocks. Miners then panned the pulverized ore to collect the gold. They also used mercury in the bottom of the pan to amalgamate with the gold. So it would attach to it and like float it up to the top of the water. Mercury mining is still used in places like Uganda, and there's another place I saw. Just a lot of developing countries are still using mercury, which is super, super dangerous. Not great. So there's one of the arrostres where it would rotate and the wheel would be maybe inside the drop down and grind the ore or the rock. And then here's some of the wheels. This says chili mill. Alright, so this is slightly different. Gold miners introduced the Chilean wheel, which crushed ore beneath heavy round stones. Similar model, but they'd use the donkey and kind of just walk the wheel on a big stick like in a circle. Reminds me of Conan the Barbarian, when Conan was walking for many years. And those were geese that just flew over. Here's an example of a miner's cabin. I don't think this is an authentic miner's cabin, but you know, they just kind of put some stuff together. So you got sluice box in the corner, you got a crappy little bed, a little dining table, some wood, shelving, not much else going on there. It's actually a pretty spacious cabin, really. Alright, what else do we got here? What is this thing? Just a slab of iron. Placer mining at Coloma. When quartz decomposes, small gold particles are freed. They wash downstream and collect as placer gold in sand and gravel bars along Sierra rivers. Placer mining is the simple but exhausting task of washing tons of sand and dirt to recover ounces of gold. So, yeah, just sluicing or panning sandy deposits with trying to get the gold out. Placer mining. What's this over here? The Diggins. Basic digging tools. Coyote hole. Look at these guys in these holes. That's sketch. As miners exhausted the more easily worked placer gold deposits, they began to move into other likely areas. The miners tunneled horizontal drifts into hillsides or used methods called coyoteing. They dug short vertical shafts. They would use windlasses to raise buckets of ore from coyote holes, which were often unstable and sometimes collapsed on them. In larger open diggings, the miners ran loaded wheelbarrows up wooden ramps to the surface. That's sketchy. So probably a lot of people died. And this is this looks like a not a very deep hole, but definitely a hole of significance. I don't want to go to the museum, so we're not going to go over there. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what this building is over here. Oh, here's a... what's this? This building was the armory for the Coloma Greys, a local volunteer militia company who organized in 1857. So some old wagons. Like, Studebaker Company of South Bend was founded on capital raised by John Studebaker, who built wheelbarrows in Placerville during the gold rush. So this is Studebaker on the left, and on the right is Concord Mountain Wagon. Excuse me. They look like Wells Fargo wagons. Pretty sweet. Pretty standard for the time, I would imagine, in the wagon game. Don't hit us. Don't hit us. Bequiert's Gun Shop. Jules Francois Bequiert was a gunsmith who came here in 1849 to sell guns and mine gold. He soon became a close friend of James Marshall. James Marshall was John Sutter's partner. The hard labor of gold mining was not to his liking, so Frank Bequiert continued his successful gunsmith business in a wood frame and canvas building near this site. This brick building was constructed in 1852 after the previous building burned. It is thought to be Coloma's oldest original structure. Wow. Classic. So this is like 100... Wait, that's like 1852? Yeah. So that's like 169 years old. Wow. That's impressive. So I guess you can come and do panning here when the seasons are back to normal and there's no pandemic. This is our bridge back to the campground. We're gonna go. Here's some sluice boxes. I imagine they probably put sand in here that people can pan and get nothing for. Coloma bridges. Coloma's first two bridges were located about a quarter-mile upstream from here. During the summer of 1849, Jim Stevens built a foot bridge with a 25-cent toll. In 1850, John Little and Edward Ron built a wagon bridge with a toll house that brought in $20,000 in 3 months. Wow. Alright, more bridge history. Pretty sweet. Imagine just building a bridge and charging people for toll. I built the bridge, so if you want to cross, give me that screw. So there's more sluice panning areas down there for tourists. No jumping, throwing objects, or fishing from the bridge. Okay, chat? Behave. So this bridge is a one-way bridge, or a one car at a time bridge. So, and there were instructions for pedestrians. Let's, what did it say? I think it said stay to the right. Yeah. So, we're gonna stay to the right. And I'll give you a view over to the river. Down by the river. Maybe we'll take a pause here. Let this truck go by. So, see the cabin over there with the green roof, the white trailer just to the right, before the tan trailer, that's our trailer. So we're headed that way. This is the American River. There's a car coming, so we're gonna let them go. This is where our drone flew over, where I got scared. We got to a little bit over this island, and then it told me I went too far. There's way more traffic than I would expect right now, so I'm gonna wait for this other car to go before I squeeze through. This bridge is very narrow at this point, so walking along it is not a good idea. So I'm just gonna wait for this car to go by. Highway over here. Alright. So, now we're on the bridge. Hopefully that's a nice view. Truck's coming. Oh. So if you come here, you can camp in the cabins, you can camp in tent areas, you can camp in your trailers, and you can inner tube, you can do rafting. When the season is on, you can do fishing. There's some geese. It's pretty nice out here. Alright, we got a truck coming, so stay to the right. And if I get ran over, you'll be a witness to it. We made it. we did not get murdered by a truck. And then on this side of the river, there's a big levee here that kind of feel like is a remnant of the gold rush too, but I don't really know. Definitely man-made. And so this is where we are. We're at Coloma Resort. I'll give you the snipers in Coloma. That's where we are. It's pretty much run down right now. There's nobody here. Store is always closed. When you're checking in, they have your check-in card up on the billboard, and self-sufficient, I guess. It says campground full, but it's not full. Okay. So I'll do a wide, we're heading back to camp, but I'll do a wide walk around here. These are cabins also that you can rent. The cabin that's by our place is like a $300 a night cabin. I don't know about these ones. It's very expensive, in my opinion. Renting a trailer camping or RV parking is, I think, $60 or $70 a night, something like that. Oh, see, they have some panning experiences here, I guess. I'm not very interested in that unless I'm actually going to get some gold, which I think is more for kids. This bridge is a little scary. It was built in the 1800s. Yeah, I think it was 1920 or something. I talked about it in the beginning of the stream. It's a little scary. You can camp under it too, you know. That sounds sketch. Sleep under the old bridge. Be there when it decides to give out on you. Hi, my first time here. How are you? We are loony. Yeah, so we're in Coloma, California, which is a very well-known gold rush significant town. Some of the first gold discoveries during the gold rush were here. We just did a little walk around the other side of the water where they have like an old sawmill and some old gold processing devices, like gold stamps that would crush the ore, and wheels that would also crush the rock and get the gold out. Let's go down and check out the water. Yeah, you can rent cabins, or you can tent camp, and you can also bring your RV or trailer and camp here. You can rent a cabin and camp on it. Yeah, so I don't think there's currently any restrictions here for camping. It's really the only thing that my wife and I have done during COVID in terms of vacation or fun is come here and camp. There's also another place upriver by a really popular rapids called Troublemaker Rapids, I believe, and that's American River Resort, and that's pretty good too. They have cabins there, also tent and RV camping. And so along this area, what people have done is they'll build these little dams so people can swim. This one's not as deep, but up there you can see there's a little pool. People will swim. Good afternoon, Kisu Kuku. How are you? Good to see you. This is the American River. And let me go out and we'll walk along it some more. This is Northern California, sort of on the way to, sorry, my brain is broken for a moment. Let's see, which way did we go? 80 north, so yeah, on the way to Sacramento. Not as far as Sacramento, about 2 hours north of San Francisco. We've camped here 2 times. This is our 2nd time here. We like site number 60, which is where we are. And we'll make our way back that way. And I'll show you some more of the campground and maybe some of the water line. This bridge is the only way in or out. And it's a 1-car bridge. We just walked over it. So there's all these nice campgrounds along the water. So they have electric and water hookups for campers and RVs. They also have family camping areas all the way down. These little cabins, and they have bigger cabins. So you can see the little swimming holes. People have made little swimming areas because this water can get pretty intense. It's a very popular whitewater rafting area. I have a trailer, Looney, and we're not far from it. So I'll show you the outside, but Mrs. Jam on it does not want to be on the stream, so I won't be taking it inside. But I'll show you the trailer. And so this is a cabin. This is the cabin we're next to. This cabin rents for $300 a night, which is a lot. I don't know about the smaller ones. So, let's see here. Here's my truck, and this is our trailer here. Little pop out. It's pretty nice. Yeah, you know, I do have an audio sync problem. It's not you. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's been like that, I think, ever since I flew the drone earlier. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's not you. It's me. So here's the trailer. Pretty nice spot. Barbecue. And then here's a view from the back of the trailer. Pretty nice spot. Back right up to the river. And if we were hot enough, we could go down here and go swimming, but It's kind of cold. I think the water's beyond freezing, so I don't want to go swimming. You can fish here when the fishing season is happening, which I think is April, not currently. So I'm gonna go down here, check out the water a little more before I sign off. You're gonna need to put weather Coloma. Does that work? No? Oh! That's not it. No. No, that's not that cold. I wonder why. Let me see. Can we get it? Huh. No, that's not right. It's not that cold here. No, it's actually pretty nice here. It's probably in the high 60s. It's probably around there. Oh my god, 34 degrees. I don't know where that is. Coloma, US. It's not where we are. There's fish out here too. Thanks for stopping in. We are Looney. Have a great evening or day wherever you are. I try to stream once a week, so stop in whenever you can. Alright, let me not fall in. These spiders. Creepy crawlies under there. Nope. It's a web. Okay, so let's go back up to camp, and then what I'll do is find someone that we like that we can raid. So let me give you a view of the water while I figure that out. Move my greasy barbecue over. Yeah.